Yeah, it turned out to be a little over 16 pounds officially. The largest one we've heard of prior to this one was about 9 pounds, and that was actually taken from Whitetail Pond. So an individual saw the press release a couple weeks ago, and just so happened around that time that his tilapia in his pond died for unknown reasons, but he wanted to show it to somebody because it was so large, thinking that no one would ever believe him that he had a tilapia that large. So he called our office and was like, "Hey, Troy, I got a tilapia you might want to see." He said it's pretty big. So he brought it down, and we were pretty much all in shock.
Yeah, when I saw the tilapia and how big this was, I was amazed as a fisherman, just seeing such a large fish, but also a little freaked out at how big these things could actually get, especially thinking about how devastating they can be to some of our native organisms. Something that large, it was almost 2 feet in length and over 16 pounds, can really be a major predator out there, so a little scary as well.
So we're forming a small working group within DAR to hopefully set up some kind of fishing tournament, sometime early next year, basically to encourage the public to fish for these and take these tilapia out of the pond, because as Brian mentioned, we don't need these invasive species in our native ecosystems, especially if it can have a direct impact on the local fishery. So we're forming this small working group to set up this fishing tournament, and using that as a tool to spread awareness, educate the public about invasive fish, especially these tilapia, and encourage them to take them. And this will be only one component of a multitude of things that we need to do to effectively address this problem. So we're also thinking of going out there and actually netting them, and we've already received offers from different organizations, different individuals that are willing to help us with that. So it's been encouraging to hear a lot of support from the public and the community to collectively address this problem.
Well, first, it's great to see that public support of people bringing in tilapia and seeing the concern by fishermen and the general public about these things, but also just a major message that we don't need invasive species in our native waterways. They can have a major impact on our native ecosystems, and that impacts not only the fishery, but also the native fish that people in Hawaii love to catch and catch to eat. So there's some major concerns of what that can do on an ecosystem level, but also impact to our local fishers.